On April 15th, Bellator MMA presents one of the biggest fights in promotional history. Newly minted champion AJ Mckee looks to defend his featherweight world championship against one of the GOATs of MMA, Patricio Pitbull. And after their first meeting back in July of 2021, both fighters have something to prove.
For me, this time I not think about the belt. I want the revenge.
He feels that there's doubt, so I'm looking to show him in his mind that there's no doubt in mine.
Can AJ Mckee continue his 7-year, 18-fight undefeated streak against the 37-fight veteran with the most dominant reign in Bellator MMA history?
Sanchez is down.
A man who had never been knocked out or submitted until he met the mercenary. This is Bellator Rivals, AJ Mckee versus Patricio Pitbull.
This little Pitbull beef, everybody's been talking about. It's not really a beef, man. He's taking it personal, talking about he's the man. He's not the man. Strauss is the man I want. He's got the belt, so that's what I want. So don't take it personal, Pitbull. You're thinking ahead of yourself, man. It's nothing personal, but I got a leash and a kennel waiting for you. I already told you. Ready to take you to the pound, homie, whenever you want it.
There he goes for it. This is how he beat Henry Corrales. It's over. He got it. Daniel Strauss taps immediately. And Patricio Pitbull has climbed the mountain again.
It's a dream. It's a dream come true. And this belt is for my son. It's my gift for him. Bye-bye. I never lost a rematch that I lose a fight, Always I came back to home and now I know. Now I know what I have to do.
He's out. He's out. And it's official. It is all over. AJ Mckee chokes out Brian Moore.
Man, what a comeback. The belt at 145 on the line next week in Tel Aviv. Pitbull versus Vishal. What are your thoughts on that fight in the winner?
I'm coming to get it.
Stylistically, I'm a bad fight for him. It's too small. Okay, he'll be faster. Okay, now he has to deal with the power. And I still have the range. I still have the same speed.
That's what we're talking about. It is all over. Knockout. AJ Mckee just like that. Oh, there's that big left hook. He is hurt bad. To the finish. The left hook again from Pitbull. Nice job by Pitbull to turn that corner. And still, Bellator featherweight world champion Patricio Pitbull.
Curran was one of the best guys that I fought, and I believe he gonna kill this motherfucker. You fought nobody, man. You fought nobody. Now you're gonna fight a really good guy. You will see.
You've seen fighters your whole life. And some of them talk about when they're undefeated, they say, I've accepted the fact that I will lose one day. But you have not.
No.
You won't.
I don't want to accept it.
With a winner by unanimous decision, still undefeated AJ Mercenary Mckee.
Keep it clean, boys. No touching. No touching. No touching, guys.
There it is, the Bellator Lightweight Championship. Unpredictable! Chandler gets rocked by Patricio Pitbull! You talk about unpredictable! The referee has intervened, and Patricio Pitbull has done it! Makes Bellator history lightning quick!
All right, AJ, your opponent tonight, Georgi Karhanyan, he says that he jumped at the chance to face you in the first fight here in the Grand Prix. He says that he's going to make a name, or another name for himself, by giving you your first loss. What do you say to that?
I think that's what everybody wants to do, At the end of the day, I don't really give a He's gonna step in there, and once we get to tangoing, I'm gonna make it sweet like mango. So I'm just ready to get in there and have some fun.
The bell in round one. AJ Mckee, southpaw in the red glove. Right away, drops Karahanian. AJ Mckee, faster than a TikTok video. AJ Mckee just starched Georgie Karahanian.
You're going to be in that selection show coming up. If you were able to pick anyone, who is it you want, brother?
Like I said, I want my belt, but I don't think he's going for that. So duck and dodge, it's got to come sooner or later.
When you're the champ, there's double the pressure. There's always going to be a target on your back. There's always going to be a bounty on your head. And all these guys are hunting for that $1 million payday and that strap that Patricio Pitbull has.
It appears that Patricio Pitbull is on his way to successfully defending the title and joining the 7 others and putting an exclamation point on the fight with the takedown.
Ladies and gentlemen, the champ, Patricio Pitbull.
I am the best fight in the world. I am Bellator.
Derek, who would you like to face in the next round?
Well, Jan, I'm gonna bring that West Texas scrap to December and fight AJ Mckee in his backyard. Y'all wanna see a fight? Y'all gonna get a fight.
Who wants to fight me? Who? You or you?
Hey, rock, paper, scissors. Hey, y'all, rock, paper, scissors.
You are a loser. Pedro Carvalho.
The first slot in the semifinals of the $1 million featherweight Grand Prix.
Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves now if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out, handle your business. Let's go.
They're both ready to fight, and immediately, Mckee said he would go for a Masvidal-esque jumping knee like Masvidal did against Ben Askren, and this time, well, Campos avoided it, and Mckee looking to get flashy quick.
AJ dominated the action in that first.
And Campos is down! AJ Mckee diving in, ground and pound on the durable Campos, but Campos tasting left hands. Allows Campos to get back up, and now Mckee slugging it out with Campos. Mckee shoots in, Campos defending.
Campos just being durable right now. That is not a good sign that you see that AJ slides to his back.
Actually, Pat Cody, one of the only really ground Mckee off a well-timed takedown, but wasn't able to do much from his position on top. And now Mckee working from the bottom.
Working for the bottom.
Oh, the tap out! Mckee forces Derek Campos to capitulate, and Mckee has reached Sweet 16, 16-0, and the longest win streak in Bellator history continues as Mckee, one more fight closer to $1 million.
All those guys think they can beat me, but always they fall.
Carvalho moved from Portugal to many years ago. Oh, we heard him again with a right shot. There's that army guillotine. It's going to be tight. Caught him again. That's the third time that he has been hit. You can see and again. And it's all over. Just like that.
It's almost impossible. A human being got my hand on the chin and keep standing.
Nice elbow. That was a nice heavy elbow by Darian Caldwell.
Walk him to the cage. He's trying to break your face. Got to climb. Climb, young man, climb.
John, there's a lot of energy being used though right now by Darian to hold him in place. There's a lot of intensity. That type of stuff will tend to wear your gas tank out as the round goes on.
And it's all over! Just like that! Darian Caldwell submitted by AJ Mckee!
Striking technique, Sanchez with the hook, and Pitbull pounces on Sanchez. Pitbull looking for that trademark guillotine, jumps into the guard.
That is tight.
Pitbull looking for the guillotine choke.
He's got that really tight right now.
Sanchez is
out. He
is out. Pitbull becomes the first person to submit Emmanuel Sanchez, putting him to sleep.
There you have it. Patricio Pitbull will take on AJ Mckee in the finals of the Featherweight Grand Prix and for the Bellator Featherweight World Title.
What up, though? I want to give a shout out to my nephew, AJ Mckee, fighting in Bellator 263. He's fighting Pitbull. Yeah, he's fighting Pitbull for his world championship and $1 million. AJ, go to work, LBC. I see how you be putting hands on folks. Do your thing, man. Represent the city. Represent everything you've been taught. In a real way, this is Big Snoop Dogg, your uncle, coming at you live and direct, LBC's finest. Knock it out.
Hey Snoop Dogg, I hope you know I'm not Pitbull the rapper, I'm Pitbull the GOAT. Maybe you should fight someone in the cage. If you land a strike, it will be your first hit in 50 years, motherfucker.
You remember you said you're gonna beat my ass in front of my father? I'm gonna beat your ass in front of your wife and kids. How about that?
Respect my son and my family. If you want to start it now, let's go.
What? You started? What's up? What's up? You already know this. Coming home with me, baby.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Bellator MMA has been in operation for a dozen years, nearly 3,000 fights, none bigger than tonight's main event.
I've been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes down if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out, handle your business.
Scheduled for 5-minute rounds. The World Grand Prix final, $1 million bonus check. And the Bellator Featherweight Championship, the Grand Prix title, all on the line. The #1 contender against the champion.
You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Hey, let's go.
The bell in round one. Patricio Pitbull in the red gloves, AJ Mckee in the blue.
We'll see how Patricio starts to open up. This is going to take a while for these guys to feel each other out. This is not going to end real fast, in my opinion. Well, it's going to be that they both are careful in the beginning. Notice who is moving who back, guys. He should not stop. Mistake there.
Patricio Pitbull. He said he'd do it with the tag, and Mckee looking to finish the champion in round one.
Made a mistake. He's not going after him. He's out. He's out.
Mamma mia! AJ Mckee has made history. He's now the $1 million featherweight world Grand Prix champion. And the new Bellator featherweight world champion, the versatile AJ Mckee.
I am sitting here with a millionaire.
I spent it. I'm no longer a millionaire. I spent it. I bought a lot of cars.
You know, sometimes it happens. I committed a mistake and he capitalized that. Okay, it was a bad day, but today is a new day and I'm gonna prove that with my performance.
Last time we saw you at the forum, you kind of seemed to be done with 145. You were talking about going up. So I'm curious, why are you taking this fight against Pitbull? We've seen it before, and you were quite dominant the first time. So what's the real reason for the rematch?
I would say it's just kind of a respect thing. He's been the reigning champ for a long time. So yeah, for me, I'd honor him with that rematch at any point.
When I think about this fight, I don't care about the belt. I just want to win the fight. I just want to beat him. That's it.
For me, I think it's Patricio trying to pump himself up to get the courage to step back in there. Call it a fluke, call it early stop. You got finished twice in less than 2 minutes. You got rocked, then dropped, and then put in a choke. Opinions are opinions, but facts are facts, and the fact of the matter was that man was drowning.
This time, I am not going to be very calm. I'm going to walk forward and kick his ass.
What is there left to take?
My record. It's always what I fight for. It's to be the best in the world, to be outstanding, to do something no one's ever done.
I will defeat AJ Mckee.
I have to beat Patricio Pitbull.
Because I know, in my heart of hearts,
This man cannot light a candle to my greatness.
this Friday in San Jose, the world is going to see
Everyone will know that AJ Mckee,
that Patricio Pitbull
the greatest featherweight on the planet.
is the greatest featherweight on the planet.